Hi, this is a tutorial for the song called The Dutchman, written by Peter Michael Smith. The arrangement that I play is based on the version, the recording that was done by Ian Miller on his album, Take Me Home. The song is in the key of C, but we're going to capo it on the guitar. We have to alter the tuning, so before you start, or once, actually, capo on the 5th fret and drop your your bass string, your lowest string, your 6th string, and your 1st string down a whole step. Once you do that and you make sure your instrument's in tune, and I'm using a Fender rechargeable tuner, which I really like. I'll show you that. Oop, drop. Fumble. So there's the Fender rechargeable tuner, which I really like. Don't have to worry about the battery, just keep it charged up. Check your tuning, and you should have a tuning that sounds like this. Now, to get a C chord with this tuning and the capo here, you need to place your ring finger on the 10th fret of the 6th string, and you can also add the pinky note so that you have those two notes. Those are C's. We're compensating for the drop tuning, and we have to move our fingers up to the 10th fret to get the C notes. And when you strum across, you'll have a C chord. The 5th string is muted by your ring finger, so it thumps, but you don't hear that when you strum across. Most of this song is not played with strum type chording, it's finger picked. That's how I do it, or flat pick if you prefer, but the initial intro to the song sounds something like this. That's that chord progression with that nice descending bass line. So the finger picking pattern looks something like this. Those positions are 1st chord, 4th string on the 9th fret, slide down to the 7th fret, same string, and a hammer on, back down to the C. The 2nd chord is the A minor 7. So it looks like an A minor or A minor 7. But on the 1st string you need to add your ring finger again on the 7th fret. You can leave it off too. It has a nice color to it. Maybe A minor 11, I'm not sure, or not A minor. It looks like an A minor 11. It actually sounds in D minor, but because we're in the key of C. And then to get basically what we would call a D chord is, starts out like a D chord, but to have a true sounding D chord, you have to add the 3rd finger, so you get this fingering, and it takes you back to the C chord. So here's a little sample of the 1st verse and the chorus for the Dutchman. Dutchman's not the kind of man who keeps his stomach jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. Amsterdam is golden in the morning. Margaret brings him breakfast. She believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. Mad as he can be, Margaret sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. And let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and Margaret remembers that for me. That was just the first verse and the one time through the chorus. So you can see there's one additional part. There's a descending bass line sometime during the chorus. I don't always put down the ring finger. You can leave that off. It has a nice color to it. You can leave that off. Same thing on the D chord. You don't always have to make it sound like a complete chord. You could leave that off, and it doubles up those two notes. I think I usually leave it. I usually put my pinky down or my ring finger, and then it resolves back up to the C chord. The arpeggio pattern. Let's see if I can show that. It's pretty much the same for all the chords. Okay, so that's just sort of a beginning starter for this. If you listen to the album, you can follow along, but this kind of gives you the starting point for how to to navigate through the arrangement, and hopefully it'll help. It's a great song, and again, you can listen to it on Ian Miller's Take Me Home album. It's on that with a lot of other great music. All right, thanks for watching.